Yes, we've got a message. Spirit's like, get up right now. I need you to get up from your desk and let's talk. How are you guys? Hi. I'll let you guys come on in. You know me, I like to just pop on in however I'm guided. And guess what? Today, right now, I was guided here. So there we go. Ah, God, we've got a beautiful message today. I'm going to get right to it. I am um, I'm so full lately. I'm so full. I know that there are so many of you. I'm feeling your energy. I'm having dreams. I'm having a lot of dreams, right? Some dreams that have some very powerful messages. And as I'm guided, I'm going to release them and share them with you because there are messages in it, some healing messages. Today, what's come out is that whoever you are very nurturing. You have, and I know you've heard this before, but in your nurturing character, your beautiful character, you are really getting justice because harmony is being restored in your life. And I'm not sure if you heard the short that I did just a couple of days ago, but there is harmony in your life for the decisions that you've made, for you being willing to look at yourself, for you being willing to make the necessary changes in your life needed so that you can go through with this process of catapulting. You're being catapulted in your life. And there's nothing that can stop this. I need you to feel comfortable about it. I need you to be proud of where you've come because you should be excited. You should be excited and proud about the progress that you've had so far in your journey, in your life. Absolutely. Absolutely. In your life. Okay? The person I'm talking to, you are courageous. You have been courageous. You've just recently made a very courageous move in your life. And this courageous move, you pondered it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You weren't sure really where to go. And even though you've been courageous this whole way, even though you have been listening in the past, you've seen the fruition of God in your life. You have really seen the miraculous moves in your life, even though you have evidence of what God has done in your life. Just recently, you found yourself kind of stuck because you didn't want to go back there. You were afraid of this last decision that you would have to make if it would cause you to digress. And for the reason that you thought that you would digress, you went back and forth and you pondered this decision for a long time. But you decided to take a leap of faith. You decided to go ahead and take that leap of faith. And I'm so proud of you because you did that. You did that. So all of the thoughts that have been coming across your mind that are negative, that would even dare have you to doubt at this moment, in this moment right now, I want you to talk over it. I want you to start really embracing the opportunity intentionally to be grateful. Be grateful. That's what I need you to be. I need you to be very, very grateful. I want you to be grateful for your vision that it is coming to pass. I don't want you to allow for any doubt to even enter your mind. It has no place. I'm telling you, the message has consistently been harmony is being restored, not only just in regards to the conflicts and the confusion and competitive energies that have been finding their way around in your circle and your energy and projections and all of that. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about in your mind. I'm talking about in your spirit. I'm talking about the whole imbalance that you have felt sometimes, you going back and forth in your head. I'm saying all of that is coming to cease. It is ceasing, all right? Because you are embracing this beautiful era of harmony. Ooh. movie. It's sexy too, isn't it? It's sexy. Yes, it is. And speaking of sexy, I had a dream. But before I tell you this dream, this is for a relationship that I'm getting ready to share this dream. It's important too. This is coming from the heart of the man, the male energy in this, but it is also for the woman to hear this too, because there needs to be peace that passeth all understanding in regards to this. But before we do, I choose to be guided. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love you. Oh, I love you so much. Listen, and I get so excited when I can release something and Divine is like, go ahead, you know, because that's my team player, right? So it's go ahead. So listen, I had a dream the other night. This dream woke me up crying. I mean, I was sobbing, not pulling my head from under the sheets. I was sobbing and sobbing and sobbing, but I wrote a song. Well, like a song poured out of me. In this dream, there was a parking structure. And in this parking structure, I was like the observer because I was watching this. There was this parking structure and there was this energy that just, and they were in a vehicle. They decided that they wanted to somehow cause some confusion where there really wasn't any. And they moved up out of this one parking spot, moved over to another parking spot, and then were frustrated and then moved out. But the way they moved out, because they had so much agitation and frustration, so much negative, confusing energy, that they caused damage to the car that they passed that was sitting still and nothing was wrong with it. It wasn't even in the way of this confusing ceremony. When you dream of a car, and this is homework for you guys too, you can look it up. When you're dreaming about a car, that has to do with your movement. If you're reversing in the dream, it's an indicator that you are falling back in a scenario. There's a reversal. There's a situation that your movement you're going backwards instead of forward, right? In this particular dream, as the person went and was causing all of this mess, it seemed as though they were trying to get something right, but they were messing up, just messing up. And right at the end, there was a male energy, very, very tall, dark, like a black crayon, which let me know that this was the shadow of a man. It was the shadow of a man that was broken. It was the shadow of a man that was so confused. The energy was so just not knowing that it was making errors, trying to get right. It was trying to get right in the spot, but couldn't get it right because they just didn't know. That was the energy that came from this. Whoever you are, I want you to know, one, you're forgiven. You are forgiven. Whatever it is whatever error that you made in your shadow, the error that you made in your shadow, I want you to know that you are forgiven, whether you hear it from that person or not. Woman, I want you to know that the person that was in your life literally made the decisions that they made because they didn't know. They made the decisions that they made because they didn't know. They didn't know no better. They didn't know any better than to do what they had done before. They didn't know any better. You may say, the hell they didn't. They knew everything that they were doing. I feel you. But when you are in your shadow, and this is not to give a pass, but this person that is in the shadow Literally, they have been suffering in silence. They've been really trying to make sense of this whole entire thing. They don't even understand why they did what they did. And they really do see who you are now. They really do value who you are now. They valued you before, but guess what? They had cheddar all around. They had all that kind of cheddar. They had competitive people. They had all kind of things going around in their energy. They saw something beautiful in you, and the people around them did too. But they were jealous and competitive, and they caused forth there to be a lot of energy, a lot of projections towards you and your relationship. But I want you to know that as a result of this dream that I had, I am here to tell you, baby, they are remorseful. And when I tell you remorseful, they are remorseful. I don't know what your intentions are, if you're going to move forward with them or not. I'm not sure. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, it really is up to you. It really is up to you. But there is true love in that scenario. I don't know what they did. This is not for everybody. I want you to take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? This message is not to be for every single person, right? Everybody is not supposed to take somebody back, okay? But I will tell you this. Everybody's not to take somebody back, but there are some of you that have had some very tumultuous relationships and scenarios, and in terms of the energy and the battles that you faced in your relationship, and there needs to be some clarity, there needs to be some peace that you are searching for. And so in this scenario, I just want you to know that this is a confirmation. If you were guided to this message, and I always invite everybody, when you're on YouTube surfing and on the internet surfing, I advise everybody, ask divine, what word is for me today? What word is for me today? So that you're not just going to anything and everything, and because everything may sound good, but when you are in that state, in that vortex of meditation, you've been meditating, you've been grounded. That's the way that you can find out. That is the only way that you can find peace about how you're being guided. You're finding peace about how you're being guided along the way because you are choosing to meditate. You're choosing to separate and to have that time with divine, to separate and to do that. And that's how you can get peace that passes all understanding about the decisions and the choices that you're making and how you're being guided. So that message is because there's a beautiful union. There's a beautiful fated union, the Spirit says. There's a fated union that is getting ready to be really showcased. It's going to be showcased. It's not going to be private, and it's a public scenario that is getting ready to be showcased. And in this experience, there is going to be an opportunity not only for this union to witness God in the flesh, the yin and the yang, the power of love in the flesh. It is going to be an example to the world. It's going to be an example to the world of the truth of God's love in the flesh. So I want you to know that whoever you are, first of all, congratulations. Congratulations to you and yours. And young man, it's okay. I know it's scary, but I felt your tears. I felt the tears. I felt the crying. I felt the weeping. I wept and wept and wept and wept as I sang the song Under the Sheets. I wept and wept and wept and wept. I had the covers on my head. I was just weeping and crying. I was going to save the melody, and the song just poured out of me. I can't get the song out of my head. I keep on singing the song because it is just like that. It is absolutely beautiful. You're beautiful. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. What is this? Oh boy, let's see. How do we all right, so let me all right, so how do you do that? Okay, and we're going to get these people out of here. I don't know who this is, but we're going to get them out of here because we're not going to have any negative energy. And there we go. So let's get this person out of here. I don't know what that is. How are you guys? Oh, that was the person I was watching. Okay. All right, so we're going to remove all of that from our beautiful. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, King. Thank you for all of those who are here in a positive light. We're not going to have any of the must. That's what we're not going to do. That's what we're not going to do. Great. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. I'm glad I learned how to do that. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what we have. Oh, Spirit say that is it. I said what had to be said. I said what had to be said. Okay. So what had to be said was about the beautiful relationship. Just to give you peace, baby. Gentlemen who you have just been suffering in silence. I see you taking a leap of faith. And also for the person who has a leap of faith towards that individual that you've been suffering in silence about, and because there needs to be some communication. And in the second case, I want you to know that there is a scenario where you have really just come into harmony with yourself. You have been deliberating a situation for a long time, whoever you are. You have been deliberating a situation for a long time, and you were going back and forth with a decision that needed to be made, and you did it. And you questioned yourself. But I want you to feel very much empowered to know that even moving forward, it's okay to trust yourself. You've been through a lot that has actually just put you in that place of wisdom, of divine wisdom. You can trust your intuition. You can. When there is a situation of when we are taking this leap of faith to trust, to be guided, it's not easy, okay? And at times life will give you things that will cause you to pause, and you may contemplate. But I want you to rest assured in knowing that once you take that leap of faith and you decide that you are going to be guided, I need you to know that you are protected in that move. The moves that you make, even if it seems like it's not favorable, what is it that you are to ask? It is, what am I to experience in this moment now? That is the question. Because what am I to experience? Everything may not feel so good. And that's okay that it may not feel so good. But what am I to experience in this moment now? So that you can go forth in peace. Okay? So that you can go forth in peace. Peace that passes all understanding. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? I love you. I love you so very, very, very much. I love you so much. Okay, so I think that's it. Well, the Spirit already said that's it. So I'm getting ready to go. I just had to give that message to whoever this message is for. And I thank you all for being here. I want you to don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that I can continue to inspire the masses. That is the point here. My life's true purpose is to help billions to reach their life's true purpose. And I'm here to help you reach yours. So no more, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I'm here. I'm your soul's journey doc, and I am going to help you reach that. Absolutely. So don't be selfish. Share, like, and subscribe. I love you. Transformation needed so. Transformation needed so. Have a good one, guys. I love you.